First Corinthians chapter 1 verse 25 says, "For the foolishness of God is wiser than men, and the weakness of God is stronger than men." All right, this can be compared to experiences that we have in our life, right? So let's say when we were a child, if our parents would make a mistake, we would think that we are wiser than them. Or if you just won an argument with someone who is superior to you, you'd think that you are wiser than them. But that's not often the case. People, even if they are much more competent than you or much more wiser than you, they might make mistakes because you and I and them, we are all human, right? You can't be just this perfect thing that is working nonchalantly all the time without making any mistakes. That's just not possible. Yes, as we progress through life, we can always make less and less mistakes, because if you are going to climb the ladder of competency, your responsibilities increase, so the cost of mistakes does increase, definitely. So that's why people make less and less mistakes as they become better and better and better, because they take on bigger responsibilities, and the consequences of making more mistakes will mean more trouble. So it's easier not to make mistakes than to make mistakes. So when you catch your parents or your superiors do something incorrectly, it is like you just have to calm yourself down. You have to understand and give the due respect to them, because there is a reason that they are above you. There is a reason that they are doing better than you. So it is a good thing to always remember, because it is easy to feel good when someone who is superior to you stumble. It is easier to feel proud when you see someone who is better than you stumble, right? It gives you that instant dopamine hit, and that's understandable, because maybe it is also confirmation to you that maybe they are not as awesome as you thought that they were, or maybe they are not as good as you thought that they were. So, but we have to be always be mindful of this fact that people do make mistakes, but the degree and the frequency of the mistakes does go down as you become better. So once you realize that maybe if I just become better, I'll be taking on more responsibilities, and the consequences of that would be that the degree to which that I can get burned by making a mistakes gets higher and higher and higher. Maybe I can make, as a consequence of that, I can make less mistakes. So the better you get, the more responsibilities you take, the more the degree of the impact of the mistakes are, so you make less mistakes. And it is good to keep it in your mind, so that you don't get up proud of yourself when someone above you make mistakes, and you yourself can stay humble and get better.